AI is taking over everything right now, and sports betting tools are no exception. But let's be honest, AI still has a long way to go, and whether or not it can help you find winning bets is still up for debate. I spent the last couple of weeks testing Gambly, a new suite of AI-backed tools for sports bettors, and today I'm giving you my honest opinion on whether or not it's worth your money. Gambly is basically ChatGPT for sports betting, except instead of giving you vague or fluffy answers, it actually uses real-time market data and historical sportsbook accuracy to price bets and estimate expected return on investment. In simple terms, the AI tells you what a line should be and whether or not the bet you're looking at is priced above or below the fair market value. Gambly's chatbot was free for a while, but they just put up a paywall and added new features, making it a more robust AI-backed sports betting tool. So the real question is, how well does Gambly's AI work, and will it help you make more money sports betting? If you're new here, my name's Eric and I run BetSmart.co. I review every sports betting tool on the market so you know which tools are worth paying for, who each tool is built for, and which tools will actually save you time and make you money. For all my written sports betting tool reviews, go to BetSmart.co, hit that subscribe button to never miss a new YouTube video, and let's dive into my review of Gambly. Gambly started as a sports betting chatbot, but it evolved into a suite of AI tools designed to help bettors find and place bets more efficiently. Gambly's motto is simple. They want to get you from idea to bet as quickly as possible. Anyone, a human or AI, can just throw out a bet. The real question is whether the bet is actually good, meaning it's priced above fair value and has a positive expected return on investment. And according to Gambly, that's actually what the AI is built to identify. Using real-time market odds as well as historical sportsbook accuracy, Gambly wants you to find long-term winning bets and not just give you bets for the sake of it. Let's break down the main features of Gambly so you can see exactly how Gambly works and how it might help you make better bets. The first main feature of Gambly that we're going to dive into is their AI-backed chatbot. Gambly's AI chatbot works just like any other AI chatbot or search engine. Ask it a question, get a response. Let's run through an example. For this example, I'm going to ask Gambly to build me a 3-leg parlay for tonight's Monday Night Football game. By asking Gambly this simple question, the AI then scans the real-time market, finding the best bets available based on historical sportsbook data as well as real-time odds on the market. As you can see, Gambly shows you the best odds available on the market and gives you a mini breakdown of the bets that it chose for your parlay. Gambly allows you to show different sportsbooks and what the odds of these straight bets are at individual sportsbooks. You can also look at the opening lines to see how the odds have moved, showcasing a little bit of insight into how Gambly's making decisions. You can also ask Gambly questions like find me the bets with the highest expected return on investment to get a deep dive into the AI and see bets that it expects to win in the long run. Not only is this feature amazing, but you can also do questions like give me the best straight bets or find me an arbitrage bet for tonight. Gambly's AI will scan the entire market, making it as easy as possible to identify its opportunities. Last but absolutely not least, Gambly has deep linking functionality, so in 2 clicks, you can go to the sportsbook of your choice with the best available odds or with an arbitrage opportunity and get your bet in with no friction whatsoever. It's important to note that Gambly is not built to answer any questions about a player's hit rate or anything about their statistics. Gambly uses the market as a source of truth to find positive expected value bets that will win in the long run and not player statistics. Now let's dive into the next main feature of Gambly, their Bet Builder. Gambly's next main feature is their Bet Builder. Gambly's Bet Builder is a real-time feed of positive expected value bets. Gambly also has a Bet Builder guide showing you exactly how to use this feature so you can start finding positive expected value bets with Gambly right away. In order to start using Gambly's Bet Builder, you need to set some filters first. These are filters like what sports leagues you want to see, if there are any matchups you want to filter in or filter out, if there are any specific players you're interested in seeing in different sports, the minimum and maximum odds of the bets you're seeing, how big of an edge you want the bets to have, what kind of bet types, whether it be game lines like money lines, spreads, or totals, or player props, also which markets, and finally, which sports books so you can only see bets that are available to you. Now, I went ahead and set my filters off screen, but as you can see, I have the NBA and NFL selected. I have the minimum odds of even money, maximum odds of 10 to 1. I only want to see bets that have an edge of 2% or higher, and I'm focusing in on player props, and I'm including alternate lines at these sportsbooks available to me. Now that I set my filters, Gambly is showing me 149 different bets that have positive expected value at sportsbooks I can bet at, and also within my certain minimum EV threshold, as well as my minimum odds threshold. Also, you can take a look at any of these bets and see the rest of the market in real time so you can see why there's positive expected value in this spot compared to others. And in 1 click, you can head on over to the sportsbook that you are choosing to place the bet at. And as you can see, the odds are available. And just like that, you can place a bet with positive expected value. Last but not least, it's important to note that not only does Gambly support the recreational sportsbooks like DraftKings, FanDuel, etc., they also have non-US sharp books like Pinnacle, BetOnline, and Bookmaker, sweepstakes sites like Novig, Profit, and Flith, as well as DFS sites as well, so you can find positive expected value bets, whether it be at a recreational book, a sharp book, a DFS site, or a sweepstakes site. Like we mentioned earlier, Gambly's motto is to get you from idea to bet as quickly as possible, and between the chatbot and Bet Builder, we've clearly seen that happening in real time. Gambly's next main feature is a very unique one, and they call it their Slip Doctor. Let me show you how it works. Gambly's Slip Doctor is a way to make parlay betting smarter. Now, this is what I did. I loaded up a picture of a parlay from FanDuel. I actually just took one of the pre-made parlays FanDuel had, and this is what Gambly then spits out. From here, I could either copy that link, I could tweet it, I could put it on Facebook, Reddit, etc. With that being said, where Slip Doctor comes in is it has noticed 3 different bet optimizations based on the parlay that I put in there. I can go to actions, so I can click increase risk, decrease risk. I could also round robin it. In this case, I'm not going to do that as it's the same game parlay. By doing increase risk and swap all, I now see bets that are actually positive expected value compared to the market, have more risk, but still capture the essence of the bet that I want to take. I wanted Dak over yards. I wanted Dak over passing touchdowns. Also wanted to see some love for Javonte Williams and George Pickens. But instead of just taking random legs, Gambly actually optimizes my slip based on the best available odds in the market. And from there, I could swap those odds. I could bet them all in one click, bring me over to FanDuel Sportsbook. It'll actually load up the entire SGP now into my bet slip here, which now is actually a better parlay than the one I had in the first place. Slip Doctor rounds out Gambly's main features. They have another feature that I do want to mention. It's actually called their Taeks feature. And what this is, it's AI generated insights based on different analysts at different companies. And it shows you certain bets and their breakdowns for why they are taking them. Of course, this is a bit old from yesterday as we haven't seen anything new come in, but did want to mention their Taeks by Gambly. This is a very unique feature they have as well. Now we know what Gambly can do for you, but it's only worth it if it's priced accordingly. Gambly currently has 2 pricing tiers. They have Lite, the Optimizer, and Pro, the AI Builder. Pro costs $79 a month, which is on discount currently, and Lite costs $39 a month, which is also currently on a limited time offer. Gambly still has a free tier, but compared to Lite and Pro, it is now very limited. The difference between Lite and Pro is that Pro has things like real-time best bets, ranking bets by edge, plus EV suggested bets, and searching for best bets. You cannot do any of that with Gambly Lite. When it comes to which subscription tier is worth it, I honestly think it's Pro or bust. Yes, Lite has a lot of the same functionality, but you're missing out on all the positive expected value, which is the point of Gambly or any sports betting tool in the first place. So while Pro is more expensive, I think it honestly is Pro or bust, because that's where you're going to actually get the positive expected value, which will help you make better bets and make more money in the long run. And just for transparency, I do have a link in the description that will save you 50% off your first month of Gambly. If you're going to try it, might as well save some money. If not, no worries at all. While I've been impressed with Gambly so far, no sports betting tool is perfect. Let's dive into some pros and highlights of Gambly, and then some cons and drawbacks of the tool as well. One of the biggest pros of Gambly is how easy they make it to actually find good bets. By simply asking the chatbot a question or setting some filters on the Bet Builder, next thing you know, you have positive expected value bets right in front of your face, and in one click, you can bet them. Next is the fact that Gambly has advanced functionality. Some of the best sports betting tools on the market allow you to find positive expected value bets as well as arbitrage bets, and that's what makes them valuable. Gambly allows you to do all of that in their chatbot, in their Bet Builder, or even make slips you or your friends create into better bets using their Slip Doctor. So Gambly has all the advanced functionality that any premier sports betting tool has, but they make it easy. Next up is real-time odds, and also Gambly's transparency about how they find positive expected value. Since Gambly is telling you that they use historical market data as well as real-time odds to find positive expected value bets, there's no guesswork from the AI. It is actually using proven sports betting top-down functionality to help you find better bets. Lastly is how Gambly streamlines the entire betting process. Again, like their motto states, you go from idea to bet as quickly as possible. You're not just betting, you're making good bets. Now for some of the cons of Gambly. Gambly does it right by using a top-down approach to find best bets, but the fact that you cannot research widely available data like player hit rates or statistics is a bit of a drawback, though I would not consider it a deal breaker whatsoever. Next is that deep linking does not work with every single sportsbook or every single market. This is not necessarily Gambly's fault, as they have partnerships with these sportsbooks, but with that being said, it is a little bit annoying when you do see a positive expected value bet and you can't get it directly in your bet slip. Lastly, I'd like to see a little bit more feature width from Gambly. Their chatbot seems like it could be expanded upon big time, not only including player stats, but even things like low hold, doing calculations for you, or some other things that other sports betting tools have that I'd expect to see Gambly offer, whether in the chatbot or just simply in their feature suite as well. All in all, Gambly is definitely one of the best sports betting tools I've reviewed. Not only do they have the functionality like positive expected value and arbitrage that are key for sports bettors to make a profit, They make it easy and intuitive so a newer sports bettor who's not familiar with these kind of concepts can shy away from hit rates, shy away from looking at matchups and stats, and use the market to become a real top-down bettor. Gambly's not perfect and it's not for everybody. If you're already a professional sports bettor and you use other tools that do come with higher price points to find, say, live EV, live ARBs, etc., then Gambly's not right for you. However, if you're trying to streamline your betting process, make better bets, and improve your entire betting game, whether you are an intermediate bettor or a brand new bettor, Gambly will make it easy and is absolutely the right tool for you to try. All in all, while I am eager to see how Gambly does improve their feature suite, as it stands, their feature suite's great, their ease of use is there, the user interface is great, and the ROI potential is high, considering other positive expected value tools are much more expensive, and Gambly makes the process as easy as possible. If you want to try Gambly, click the link in the description. You could save 50% off your first month. If you're not interested in Gambly, go to betsmart.co and check out all the other sports betting tool reviews I've done to find the right tool for you. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever used Gambly and what your thoughts on it are. And also make sure to hit that subscribe button. I drop videos like this all the time, as well as other betting educational videos to help you become a better bettor. I'm Eric from BetSmart. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.